morning, San Antonio, and the surrounding area. Oh, good afternoon. That's right. That's right. I forgot. It's 1 o'clock. It's good afternoon special time. Good afternoon, San Antonio, and the surrounding areas, just in case you forgot.
We're London,
Japan, Poteet,
and Bulverde.
And Bulverde Road. Yes. That's right. And Evans, we're here at 46th Street Pizzeria and New York style pizza. If you're wanting craving pizza, some of the best pizza in town, come on over, be part of our live audience. Speaking of audience, we got a wonderful audience. The lovely ladies are right back over here at 46th Street Pizza. Boy, it looks like a novella, right? It's like the Last Supper right here. All right, we're going to have a great time. My co-host this morning this afternoon is Michael Flores. And, man, I got to be honest with you, Mike. It's a little bit of a crazy day for me. I apologize for the late start, guys, but I had to go to court this morning. And then to find out the court was canceled. Yeah.
That's what happens. You plan for something, then.
Yeah, I was all worked up trying to figure out what this whole court thing about, I mean, you're like, who's suing me now? That kind of thing. And I went down there and next thing you know, they're like, oh, you didn't get a letter in the mail? It's supposed to tell you that. I go, no,
I'm here, so I didn't.
Yeah, I did it, obviously. And I was all worked up, and then I was kind of like praying on the way down there, like, Lord, let me not stay in jail or whatever. And sure enough, it was kind of like.
You know what it was about? They said you had to go to court or what?
What's that?
They said you had to go to court?
Well, yeah, it was said I had a paper that said I had to go to court. Because, when you get a paper saying you got a court date and you miss it, then the warrants come out.
Yeah.
So I heard. Allegedly, that's what I heard. But they said it was canceled, so I have to call on Monday to find out exactly when, I'm supposed to go ahead and go back. Yeah. And so we'll see. Yeah. But it's been, kind of crazy day, just kind of crazy, It threw me off.
It is a wacky Wednesday.
It is a wacky Wednesday indeed. You know, things are, perception is everything, my friend.
There you go.
Put it that way. But thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This is a one-time deal. We're only going to be here at 1 o'clock. But speaking of 46th Street Pizza, come over here, get some of the best tasting pizza in town. We're off of Evans and Bulverde Road. Araceli is... she can't be here today, but we talked about starting to do this show in the evenings, in the afternoons. So they're bring your family out here and be a family atmosphere. She's going to do a special. We want to do a meet and greet here too as well.
Nice.
We're talking about doing meet and greets at all our different locations. Yeah. So we want to do one at Pepe's, want to do one here, want to do one at Sadi, and then. At Mi Familia, of course. But Mi Familia is once a month over there as well. Meeting there. So this would be one of those things. How was your evening, my friend?
It was good. So I actually had a couple of meetings yesterday with the Knights of Columbus office meeting.
How's that going?
It was good. It was good. So, our festival is coming up. So we're planning a lot of stuff for the festival, volunteers. We're trying to square away a new budget. So all the officers talk about the budget, how much we're going to give the church and to this and that and everything. Since we don't have a school anymore, we won't have to give to school. So now we're going to allocate some more funds to the church. And then after that, got done with that meeting, I went to the Acts men's retreat, team meeting. And that's always fun. Do a lot of praise and worship there.
My sister called me because I believe my nephew and my brother-in-law are going down. And I think my other nephew's going now.
That's nice. So, and I know your brother said you want to go too.
My brother, I don't know if he's going or not. I haven't talked to him. As a matter of fact, I need to give him a call today and find out. But
I'll send you. We have a link now.
Okay.
I'll send it to you, and they can sign up on the link and everything and go digital. They do ask for you to give a $50 deposit.
Okay.
Just so they know we can count out.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And they don't lose it. You guys don't lose out on the spot.
Yeah.
On top of that as well.
No,
I gotta kind of boast about you guys for a minute because I went to the St. Paul's Festival last year in support of Michael. And let me tell you, we were there for a minute because I wanted to go.
Yeah, we went early.
We went early, but I'm glad I ran into Sheriff Salazar, which was really cool.
Yeah.
I got a video of him, and I was eating a funnel cake and he was making fun of me. And
And you are a Jeff alum, so I saw you talking to a lot of our
I
former
saw a bunch of
classmates.
my friends, Krista.
Yeah,
What's Krista's last name?
Medina.
Medina.
Yeah,
Yeah, Krista Medina. I ran into her. Hadn't seen her in years, bro.
yeah.
That was like the highlight for me, was running into Krista, because I have not seen her in years, and it was a treat to see her again. And then I ran into a lot of other friends along the way. But it was really, I have to boast you guys, because it was, I've seen festivals and I've seen clusters after another. And let me tell you something, the way you guys handled that, I don't know who ran that thing, but y'all, that
So
was
you
a
know who ran it?
smooth. Was it you?
No, not me.
Who is it? Oh, was it Marcus?
No,
Who?
the same person ran the first bingo, Leslie. And she's
Ah,
all
my
business,
girl.
straight out business.
My girl ran
Yes,
that.
yes.
Ah, you know, I'll tell you, man. Uh, the well, she did a fantastic job,
Yes,
bro.
she
Let me
does.
tell you, you got to give credit where credit is due.
Yes, for
And you
sure.
guys had that on point from the moment you parked to the moment you wherever you needed to go. It was like it was a contained area. It was not really that big, but it was big enough.
Yes, yes.
So it was really cool. I liked it, and I remember I wanted to stay, but I had to do something. I can't remember
I
what it
forgot.
was.
Yeah, you did say you
I
had to
had a
do
gig, I
something.
think, that evening,
I think you did.
and I
Yeah,
had went early just to go by and get
yeah,
my burger.
yeah, yeah,
I ran into Marcus,
yeah, yeah.
so he was there. I remember that.
So this year, the nights we'll be doing turkey legs. So we're gonna have
Ooh,
turkey legs there too.
turkey legs. Okay. Are you gonna have that big screen out there?
So yes, we have a festival meeting on Thursday. I'm gonna bring
Mm.
it. I text Leslie, let her know. She's gonna see what we can do. So the guy that's doing the all our carnival rides and all that, he's right there on San Samora. He's a personer. He's a fellow knight. See, maybe he can get one of those big inflatable screens,
Oh yeah,
and then we have projectors, so we can project the
yeah,
game.
yeah.
And if not, maybe we can just get a couple of big screen TVs and put them out there.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like you get a flat little screen TV, and that's all us dudes need.
yeah.
We just need that little spot right there.
So
But I'm
I
looking
know
forward to it.
your girl Vanessa and Dylan. They
Yeah,
want to do the whole Red River shootout thing.
yeah.
So I know they're busy doing other things that day too, but we can have a screen out there and show the other games and all that as
Well, I
well.
tell you what, I had no. I mean, I had a great experience the whole time I went last year. I had me some good parking. Krista's son hooked me up. It was some good parking, and then I had a blast, man. We were on rides filming, and we did stuff for the show, and it was pretty cool. I had a good time. So it's October 11th.
October
And
11th,
what
two
time?
weeks
Wow, 2 weeks. What time does it start?
from 1 to 11.
1 to 11. You
Yeah,
got David Lee Gaza playing.
Dave Lee is the headliner there. And we got a bunch of other little bands too. We also have Emilio. I mean, not Emilio, Raulito's daughter,
Yeah, Destiny.
Destiny Navada, and some other bands playing too. I don't have a flyer though, but yeah, it's on the flyer.
And
So
not only
it's gonna be a
that,
good time. Yeah.
I heard you're gonna have the one and only Leonard Vasquez there.
Yes, he is. He talked to Leslie. Leslie called me up. Hey, Leonard wants to do some stand up. I said that's on you, man. But for me, put him on the front. Let
Yeah.
him do it. If he does well the first couple of breaks, then he can do more. But
Well,
if not, then we'll see.
well, now speaking of comedy, I had got I got a call, I got an email, a text yesterday from the manager running the GM running LOL.
I saw that too.
So November 9th,
It's
I'm
another
gonna be
workshop.
I'm gonna no
Oh no,
no November 9th, I'm gonna be headlining
nice.
the LOL. It's a Sunday night.
Okay.
I asked him when I was teaching the workshop, because here's what's happened. I used to go perform there when the other owners from the River Center
Yeah.
owned it. So I would perform there, and then when they left, I got my own stage at Las Chiladas. So I started putting all my fan base over
Yeah,
there
yeah.
and not at LOL, because it was all improv now, and I didn't know the guy. I knew the guys from the improv from Addison and Houston, but I didn't know who these new guys were, and I just didn't have a. I was touring at the time,
Yeah.
And then finally, I said, you know what? How we doing on time? I remember saying that I started liking the dinner and the show and the intimate part of it. But then I had people asking me, when are you going back to LOL? And then my daughter sparked something. She goes, Dad, I went to LOL to see some comedian. I can't remember his name. And I'm looking at the wall and I didn't see your picture there. And I go, you're right. My picture's not up here. And I said, I told the manager, I said, hey, my daughter went and my picture's not up here. How can I get my picture up here? I go, I need to get a gig here. And I want to like to do a one nighter and just sell that bad boy out. And he goes, okay, well, let me find you a good day, a Thursday or a Sunday, because they have already their book weeks and stuff. And I said, yeah, that'd be great. And he goes, okay. So November 9th, I'll be headlining that Sunday at LOL, and I'm going to be there with Ryan Herrera and Roman Garcia.
Nice.
So that's going to be a good little show. And I want to really sell this one out. So I need everyone in this place to buy a ticket. As soon as I get the link, I'll send it up. I'll put it up here.
Yeah, I'll put it out there too. I'll send it out.
And we'll go ahead and I want to send it to the masses and really pack this place. There's 2 gigs I really want everybody to come to. This one on November 9th. I got a warm-up gig I'm doing October 15th in 2 weeks at Mi Familia.
Okay.
But that one is more for my special. I'm trying to get geared up. Now I'm going to have 2 nights. And if I can find another gig in December, that'd be great. But then also, I'm working on my next tour after this special.
Yeah.
And I already working on booking. I'll be in Atlanta in March next year.
Nice.
So I'm kind of working on that already. So if there's a venue out there that like to book me, I was kind of excited about that. And but yeah, so if you can't help me, November 9th is going to be the first one. And the second one will probably be in January, middle of January, first beginning of January, somewhere around there, to where I can take my special. I'm going to find out where I'm going to do it. So, and let's do roll call.
Yeah, let's do roll call. Okay, so right now we have Lydia Leo say, hello, mi gente bonita. We are driving through Louisiana right now on the way to Atlanta.
Be careful, Lydia.
Yes, she said, much love, hugs and kisses to whole Cleto show. Then Sonia Lopez says hi. And Anna Mari.
Sonia Lopez?
Yes. Says hi.
Why does that name sound familiar to me?
Huh? She's watching.
Well, thanks, Sonia.
And Mari, Anna Sandoval says, have a safe trip, my friend. We miss you. To Lydia.
Yeah, be careful, Lydia. Be safe out there.
Yes,
don't forget to try the beignets.
And then Rocky Lopez says morning or afternoon.
Afternoon, Rocky.
So I know where this throws everybody for a little loop. Jesse Jimenez says Memorial in the house. Working down the street at JW Marriott, I guess.
Okay.
And Michelle Martinez sent 50 stars.
Oh, thanks, Michelle.
And Lydia said, count me in, I guess, for the show.
All right, thank you, Lydia.
And Jimmy Lou said, hey, Cleto, you're looking good, my friend.
Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy Lou, as a matter of fact, it's so crazy because Jimmy Lou is one of the, I wanted her to host my show at Mi Familia.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do that because Jimmy Lou is someone I want to put as a headliner.
Nice.
She has gotten so funny. Do you remember the last
episode? I remember, yeah.
Man, I was looking at her, I'm like, and it's neat to see a comedian grow, right before your eyes. And then it's like, they're just getting funnier and funnier and funnier.
Like Leonard?
Huh?
Like Leonard?
Nah, Leonard just started.
He's on a slow growth.
No, Jimmy literally way past Leonard.
Yeah,
she's up here and he's over here, and he just started last week, So, but now Jimmy Lou's been doing it for a minute. Her and her boyfriend John Abram, and they're both hilarious. Both, but matter of fact, I have them both on. I like having them both on the show.
Yeah.
But and John supports her 100%. They work together. They do all these things, and she's just so funny, man. It's just her ghost tours bit is hilarious, and she's got this stage persona. If you guys get a chance, check out Jimmy Lou.
I like watching her.
Yeah, she's one of those comedians that I I'm keeping an eye on because I know one day she's gonna blow up, and we're gonna be like, man,
I know
I'm gonna be
her.
able to look back and say,
I saw her
I
familia.
remember
Yeah.
her back then. I remember her back when, and so yeah, so I'm kind of excited for her and excited for John and a lot of these up and coming comedians. I told you about the one. I told Margaret Monday that that one girl, bless her heart, man, she sold a ticket and she took it really hard. And I felt so bad for her. I was like, hey, you know what? Come down here and we'll get you a gig, whatever, and that kind of thing. Keep her spirits going. But she's very funny, and
So now you
she,
say that. So Jimmy Blue just put on a comment said, yes. She said, I appreciate you. Let me know when you need me. I guess I can bring John.
yeah, I have John feature for you. That's right. And it's so funny because comedy right now, I've been away from the circuit, if you will. I mean, like around town and stuff. But when I go back, I need to go back because I'm seeing a lot of young people I don't know,
Yeah.
but they're tearing it up, and
So I've
there's a whole new
noticed
crop
lately that
of
there's a lot of
comedians. Yeah,
venues out there.
huh?
There's a lot of
Lot.
venues out there
There's a
everywhere.
lot of venues.
Because even Leonard, I gotta give him props too. He's been
Yeah, yeah.
working it.
No,
He's
Leonard.
producing new material all the time. He just had a
Leonard.
gig at the distillery
Yes.
downtown.
He sent me. I told him, send me 50 premises
Yeah.
that you want to work on, and I went through them, and I said, nope, done. That's been done. It's been overdone. And then I was like, but it's so funny because I noticed a pattern with it. Fat women with beards, fat women with alcohol syndrome or something. It's like, what? It's like, do you have anything else? Skinny women. Let's do skinny women. But yeah, he just had a whole little pattern. But he is one
He's
of those
working it,
that's
yeah.
hungry.
Yes, he is.
He
I'll
is
give him that.
hungry.
I give him that for sure.
And you almost have to be in stand-up comedy because it's as much as everybody's after the same cheese
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
bag, as the young kids call it. It's like
You gotta
there's
separate
plenty of
yourself.
but you got to separate
Yeah.
yourself to stand out. And I guess that's why I kind of like Jimmy's different from a lot of the other comedians. That she sets herself apart with her stories and what she does on the daily and how her perspective, she brings her perspective to life. And that's what I like about her stand up. And any stand up like that. Leonard is starting to get like that.
Yeah.
If he listens, I tell him, hey,
It takes a little while for it to sink in.
it does, because I can tell him. But he has the same syndrome that a lot of comedians do when they first start, because you form a habit, and his habit is looking down.
Yes.
And I go, I had the same habit. I can't say I didn't, but I'm like, hey, how you doing, everybody? Oh, we up here? Okay, hey, how you doing, everybody? You break out of that.
That's why I told you
repetition.
when I was teaching that military class, I said, you get a tendency like doing patterns with her. I said, you gotta look at them, just look past them, just look in that direction.
Yeah.
And that way and then his rapping the chord. He's rapping that, he's dropped that now. He's done better with that.
There's little nervous ticks, like holding the chord, messing with the chord. I remember when I first started, guys would do this. They would go up on stage with a beer.
Yeah.
They don't even drink. And they're there with a beer. It was a prop for them. And every time they said a joke and they didn't go anywhere, they drink. And it was like one friend of mine, and it might have been Angel, would put their set list on a napkin. And they put their drink on here's a napkin, right?
Yeah.
And they put their drink on the napkin, and every time they took a drink, they would look to see what was next. One of my friends did that, and I can't remember if it was Angel or someone else, Richard maybe, but they did
put
that.
A drink on there,
and then they put their drink on it, but what they forgot it was the water.
Yeah, the condensation. Yeah,
they missed it all over.
Oh, and you're saying at the napkins.
He couldn't even read it. He's like, it made everybody laugh because he was like, oh damn. We were cracking up so hard. I remember there was this guy, this comedian out of El Paso, I believe, And
Going
is
to
it
take a
time?
break on this one right now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, let's take a quick break, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're here at 46th Street Pizza, proud sponsor of the West Clipper Show, guys. Take a quick commercial. We'll be right back. If you want the best movie experience, you have to go to City Based Cinema. It is my theater, and I want to invite each and every one of you to come on out. Not only they make you feel welcome, they treat you like family. Brad Smith and the crew really know how to do it right. If you want that state of the art experience in a movie with the surround sound, you want to go to City Based Cinema. They got reclining chairs, right? I mean, you got a comfortable experience all the way through. Not to mention a full on bar right when you walk in as you're waiting for your movie. They got TVs so you can see a game or two. Also, they have a concession stand that you do not want to miss. It's like no other. They have your regular popcorn, nachos, and candy, but they also have barbacoa and Big Red, not to mention Takis, pizza, and corn dogs. So you want to make sure to get your snacks before and a comfortable recliner and the state-of-the-art sound system. You are set. City-based cinema. Don't go for your first time experience. If you have never been there, go check it out. Hey, if you're looking for a house and you're looking for to get out of your house, we have the right person for you. Margaret Sandoval, our very own realtor. You want to give her a call. She works very, very hard to go ahead and find you the best deal you want. That you're looking for economy, if you're looking for space, if you're looking for just a place of your own that you can just make brand new memories in, she's got you covered. All you have to do is give her a call. She will work day and night to make sure that you are satisfied with your purchase. Not only that, but do it at a highest standard, meaning finding you the most economical house and get you that's on the market today and get you the best deal. So give Margaret Sandoval a call today. She's waiting by the phone. Thanks. Hey, and you're back, everybody. I'm here with Michael Flores, my co-host today. We're here at 46th Street Pizzeria, New York style kind of pizza. And we got a good crowd right here. The ladies are here. The ladies are here. Woo-hoo! We got this little crowd. We got an audience. It's like the view. It's like the view.
Yeah.
We got our own little audience here, guys. So again, if you want some good tasting pizza, come on out here. We're going to showcase the meat lovers today, as well as the spaghetti Italiano. Nice. We're going to have a little bit of that. So, hey, I was going to tell you, being in the military, I don't know if you saw what happened yesterday with the Secretary of War and what he came out and said yesterday. Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
Oh man, this guy caused up a whole kind of storm with everybody. He said that he's trying to get everything back to the way it used to be, and he didn't want no more fat formations, no fat generals, no nothing. He said that's a bad look. He goes, we're going back to where it used to be, and you got to meet. Oh, they're bringing back PT tests or something like that.
They're still there. They're there, but the standards always been there. I get it.
Yeah.
But even when I was in the Army, there's fat soldiers, and there's always been fat soldiers. Even I don't know where he's going back to. Even in World War II, there's fat soldiers. There's always going to be fat people there. But some of the hardest working soldiers I had could not pass a PT test, but they did their job, man. They did what they had to do, and yes, there's a standard. Yes, you should meet that standard all the time. But is there a little bit of gray area, maybe? Yeah, but I get it.
I was wondering what your take would be because, the way he came off yesterday, and of course, everybody, yeah. I mean, it was he was talking about like he really made some comments that really stirred up.
And then for somebody that's I don't know if he's been in the military or not, but he's never been there. How can you set a standard for something you've never done?
True.
If you've never done it, how are you going to tell me what to do when you haven't done it?
True.
For me as a leader, I would never tell my soldiers to do something that I haven't done.
I didn't see him, so I automatically assumed he was in the military.
I don't know.
He sounded like he was.
No, because he's in the cabinet.
See, that's what I thought too. Because he said something about...
It's a former the Secretary of Defense.
Yes, he is Secretary of War.
Yes, so that used to be the Secretary of Defense.
Okay.
Under this administration, he changed it to the Secretary of War.
Okay.
That's what it used to be during World War II.
Okay. That makes sense.
So yes, it's the Secretary of Defense. It's a civilian. They'll position.
I was
He's
listening
not the
to
chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff,
right.
who is a military member.
I tell you, I listen to a lot of talk radio, and I was listening to Joe Pags yesterday, and he was playing him on there, and he was talking about it, and the guy was like, "Yeah, we're done with this whole woke business and all this stuff." And
I agree with that.
yeah,
So,
he was doing all that. He was talking all about like, of course, it was again, it was just something. It was all towards the military. It was all toward, and I was just kind of like, he did mention the standards. It's this guy, we got to hold the standard, and I mean, it's like the rhetoric. You can understand, you can see where it's coming from. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it was the whole thing was geared toward the standard, basically, is what it was.
So there are standards out there. There's standards for every branch of service.
And when it came down to, it's like what you said, because some guy called in and said, "Look, my thing was because they were done with the whole DEI thing or whatever, and he got done away with that." And he goes, "I want the most qualified person to come in and do this gig, you know." And that's what he was talking. Like, if you can do the gig, he goes, and you can lift, and you can do a pull up, and you can do you got to meet that requirement to because he goes, you're this could lead to someone saving someone else's life.
So on that note as well, there's some PT studs out there. When in the Army, there's some PT studs would max out their PT test 300 on everything. They go the extended scale more than you have to do, right? But on the field, he was garbage, man.
Yeah.
He couldn't do his job on the field.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a fat kid that can't do a push-up but knows how to fight out in the field than somebody can run a 2 miles in 12 minutes.
I'm the same with you. I would have someone that could go ahead and get my back. I don't care if he, and that the guy that called in said exactly that. He said, this guy on paper was everything. He could knock it out. But when it came down to, and this was the cool thing, is that he goes, here I am. This guy got hit by some shrapnel.
Yeah.
And he had to run to the helicopter that was about to take off. And he goes, I'm sprinting with this something vest that weighs so much with plates in it.
Flat vest, yeah.
Yeah, flat vest with all these plates and 3 liters of water and my fatigue, my camos, all this stuff, my boots, and I'm sprinting to this helicopter. And he said, it's something you got to do. It's just, you're not thinking about any of that. You just
environment like that, situation like that, your adrenaline pumps up.
Yeah.
Your body, you that's where you go to somebody that knows how to do their job and is trained. That goes to muscle memory. That's why you do the things you do over and over and over again. Yeah, you're out there in the field doing the same thing you do every time on the field, but it builds muscle memory. So when stuff happens that you're not used to, your brain just takes over. It's automatic.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
And and it's that whole fight or flight mentality. And again, to all our veterans out there, much love, man. I tell you, thank you on the bottom of my heart for the freedom that you supply for us. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Michael. Everything that you've done. And it's funny, when this came up yesterday, I was thinking about our son, because when he was a corpsman in the Navy, and
which means he deployed the Marines.
He wanted to be in the Marines, but his mom said no.
He
found a loophole that trained with the Marines, and he went to the Navy. And the only thing different is he wears another uniform. That's it. But the one thing I'll never forget is that when he was in training, he said he had to carry a boar over his shoulders and sprint back to a certain location. Sprint back to the location, and he goes, a boar. I'm thinking, a boar. He goes, do you know how much that weighs? And he goes, and he's little.
I met him,
And he was like, he had to put a boar in there. He had to find an IV and put an IV in him. And I'm like, wow, I never thought about that.
Those are all things you have to do in a combat situation.
Yep. And I remember when he came back from leave, the first time he was on tour. And I mean, I had gray hairs just from worrying about him, and I remember he was there, and he had 2 days left, and he goes, "I gotta go. When we gotta go? I gotta go back. When you gotta go back? You just got here." He goes, "No, no, no. I gotta go back."
Yeah.
I go, "Boy," I go, "Hold on." I go, "We look at your mother and me. We were like nervous wrecks, man." He goes,
Yeah.
he said this to me, and I'll never forget it. He goes, "Cleto, do me a favor. Don't worry about me." He goes, "I am." I'm trying not to get emotional here because he goes, "I am with
Most
the
valuable man
most."
in his unit.
He said, "I'm the most protected man
Yeah.
there. If something
Your
happens to
medic.
me,
Yeah.
I'm
You take
screwed."
care of your medic.
He goes, "Let me tell you, they surround me."
Yeah.
He goes, "I am with the best in the world, and they're taking care of me." He goes, "Trust me, I'm the most protected guy there."
Yeah.
When he said that to me, I never worried about him again. Never worried about him
Yeah.
again. And he said, "I got to go back to my guys." You don't understand. I've never been in the military, but I can understand the camaraderie, the
Yes.
brotherhood that goes into it through other people. And I see it, and I'm like, man, I think that's, because I come from a military family. My grandfather was a Congressional Medal Honor recipient. My dad, Vietnam. And it was interesting. I was supposed to be in the Air Force, but I flunked by one. my friend Abel Campos. You know Abel?
No.
Campos, no. We were supposed to go on the buddy system. He passed. I did it. He went on by himself.
See you later.
He said, "Oh, see you." I was so bummed, but he had a great career. Matter of fact, he became a fireman, and so we were supposed to go together, but I felt really bad for years, man. But he, man, was like, "Don't even sweat it. You're
Yeah.
doing this thing." But I wanted that. My grandfather made me promise him I wouldn't go to the army. He said, "Don't go to the army," because he was in the Air Force.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know this. He switched from the Army to the Air Force, but then he got a lot of flack because he got the medal in the Army.
Yeah.
So he went back to the Army. But my grandfather made me promise I wouldn't go there. So I said, "Okay, Air Force." He goes, "Air Force, where you want to go?" So I went to go take the test.
Yeah.
By one, Mike.
See,
By
if
one, I
you're a
flunked.
bunch of army recruiters, you're taking it. They take everybody. They took me.
I could have been no, but this is the thing. That's what they told me at MEPS.
Yeah.
MEPS.
Yeah.
They said, "Got good and I got bad news." I go, "Bad news is you can't get in the Air Force. You flunked it by one. I had a 69.
But the
You
army
had a
take
70." And he goes, "But you got a 69. That's flying colors if you go to
Yeah.
the Army."
The army, you only need a 50 for the army.
He said, "The guy told me, we'll make you a sergeant."
Yeah. Be like on Forrest Gump. He's be a general, Forrest.
So I always had that in me that I didn't get a chance to make it in, and I had a little bit of regret because I wanted it. I didn't. I even thought about after my grandfather passed going into the Army anyway, but I didn't. I just didn't. I said, "Yeah, I won't." And I think I had my baby Gabby at the time. But yeah, that was kind of where I was. I wanted your perspective on that because I heard it yesterday, and the first one that popped in my head was you,
Yeah.
because after doing the push-ups and showing the gun show. But yeah, it was kind of neat. Just I thought that was interesting how he was really trying to bring that back. And the reason I say that
I need
too,
to go back and see that.
you got to go back and see
Yeah,
you'll understand more what I'm talking about. Now the other thing was, I remember I went, and I think I told you this, that we went back to the American Bowl when I was doing the Where's Cleto on TV,
Yeah.
and we were doing promoting the American Bowl, the Alamo Bowl,
Yeah.
the Alamo Bowl, and it was a high school students, Army there was a big thing, and I ran into some drill sergeants, and I asked them, and I said, "Are you guys as tough like the guy on Full Metal Jacket that my
Yeah.
dad said was like the real deal?" Like he goes,
Nope.
"No." He goes, "We can't even scream at him."
So
That was like, whoa.
when I was been in for a while already. We started getting new recruits. In basic training when I was still in back in 2020, what 2000, early 2000s. In basic training, the soldiers got a stress card. when the drill sergeants were stressing them out, they pull that stress cut out. They have to get like 10, 15 minutes off, go their time off or whatever. The drill sergeants couldn't do nothing to them.
Wow.
And they got to our unit, and they'd be like, I need a stress card. I said, boy, there ain't no stress cards here. You better get your butt back down to more food, get to work. Ain't no stress cards here. You gotta give the enemy a stress card. I need a stress card. I need a timeout. A timeout. No, there ain't no timeout here. I said, you're crazy, man.
My dad, I remember I told him that story about those drill sergeants, and he said, man, I wish I would have had those guys back when I was in the Army. He goes, one time I forgot my gloves in Fort Polk, Louisiana.
Oh, I
He goes,
hate that
I
place,
forgot
man.
my gloves, and it was cold outside, and the sergeant came, and the drill sergeant, and he goes, Rodriguez, where's your gloves? Forgot them in the lockers, drill sergeant. In the barracks.
Supposed to be you.
Yeah. He goes, well, let's see if we can remind you, and stepped on his fingers. Stepped on his fingers, and I was like,
you ain't gonna forget again.
And he goes, you gonna forget now, brother?
Nope.
No, sir. He goes, I hope that blood in your knuckles reminds you every single time.
Yeah.
He goes, and then he goes, the one thing he did let him do was go get his gloves. And he goes, you go get your gloves, man. That was the longest walk I took back. I took my time. Slowest walk ever. Yeah, he said they were rude, man. He said they were racist. They were rude.
When I went to basic in '88, I said Vietnam vets. They were oh man, they were rough, man.
They were no nonsense, but because they had it hard. Man. They had the World War II vet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that Vietnam vet is a Vietnam veteran. You know, he's seen combat.
Yeah.
And he's getting ready in basic training. They're getting ready to go to combat.
Yeah.
Basic combat training. So then they hit you on the head with the helmet, and grab your chin and yank you around. They didn't do none of that.
I was telling Michael yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was something about my grandfather and about the national anthem.
Yes.
So I was telling Michael,
you better stand up.
When this whole Colin Kaepernick and kneeling down for the national anthem happened, man, there's no way my grandfather would have been in jail if he would have saw that. Like one time I went with him to they were honoring the Medal of Honors recipients, and he invited me to go with him. And I went, and I was not even paying attention. For some reason, I was looking down. I was eating or something, and no. I was sitting down looking at the table.
I'd be eating chips or something.
It must have been something. And they said the national anthem. And he saw me sitting there, and he went, "Wham!
Better stand up."
This is the national anthem. He goes, from now on, if you ever hear the word national come out of someone's mouth, you better stand up. That's it. And I was like, okay. So he hit me hard too. I was like, there's no way he would have dealt with that. Like, he would have never agreed with that. I don't care. He was one of those that he told me, I'll never forget. He goes, you honor country. He goes, you honor your country. You be grateful. You honor the president, whoever it is, whether you voted for him or not. And he goes, and you honor the flag. He goes, I don't care who you are. You honor where you're at. He goes, you honor the flag.
National colors.
And I said, no problem. Like when he told me that, I was about 18, and I was like, no problem. And it was like a life lesson as to where my dad's life lesson was: don't get anyone pregnant. You're not living here. You know what I mean? So, anywho, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're here at 46th Street Pizzeria, and we'll take a quick commercial, and we'll be right back.
That time of year again. Time to review, enroll, and ask questions about your health insurance. AHIA is here to help you navigate all your options stress-free.
Look, I'm no insurance expert, but I do know one thing. If you're calling your cousin Chewy for insurance advice, you're doing it all wrong.
AHIA is dedicated to serving San Antonio with personalized care. Contact them. Local service, real people, trusted expertise. AHIA, it's about family.
Feeling a little lost? That's okay. At Alamo Tees, our friendly team's here to guide you from the start. This is where the magic happens, with our high-tech embroidery machines and one confused man wondering what button not to push. From polos to hats, we do it all. We run out of a 35,000 square foot facility right here in San Antonio with automatic screen printing machines built to handle large orders fast. Our crew prints, cures, and quality checks every shirt by hand. He jumped in to help, but I think mostly it was to feel included. And it's not just apparel. We've got thousands of promotional items, from cups, gloves, and even a WWE-style belt. We're thinking of giving one to Cleto for undefeated punchlines.
Do you have this in a small?
At Alamo Tees, we're local, experienced, and a little goofy, but serious about your brand. Let's create something worth wearing. Alamo Tees, custom apparel, real people, big results.
And we're back, everybody. We're here at 46th Street Pizzeria. We up of Bulverde Road and Evans. Get a chance to come on down, bring the family. They got some of the best tasting pizza. The crust is phenomenal.
Yes, delicious.
We're going to have a little meat lovers pizza here today, along with some spaghetti. Let's do a quick roll call, Michael.
Okay, so we got right now Jose Carrasquillo.
Jose, Padrino.
Good afternoon.
How you doing, sir?
And Jimmy Lou says, yep, I accidentally went to send my set list. Looked great. Now I got to use my brain. Little Leo is still watching. Jimmy Lou again said we can call them the good view.
The good view, yeah, that's right.
Then Valerie Romo, my prima, is watching. Oh,
Valerie Romo.
better. Come on, man.
I'm getting better.
Get better and get out of here.
And she's been sick for a minute.
I know.
Yeah, get some medicine.
Go get the shot. You know what we're talking about.
She's been under the weather. So Valerie, we hope you get well soon. I'll be giving her a call later on. Oh, wow. Okay.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you very much.
So here we go. We got some of our
That's
medicine right here.
This is her famous sangria that she has here. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Oh, the girls are going to be so mad.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, Vanessa and Margaret.
Wow, that's good, bro.
It is good.
That is good.
Delicious.
Man, that's good. Araceli, come on now. So this is the drink she wants to go and showcase next for our meet and greet here next week.
Nice.
Actually, our show next week. So I'm looking forward to that. But I was going to tell you, do you keep up with,
Who's that?
did you see who's splitting up?
Oh, yeah. Keith Urban and
bro,
Kidman, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of blew my mind that, they would split like that. I mean, they were together for 19 years.
Yes.
I mean, it's like,
so that just goes to show you that you never know what's going on behind the scenes.
You're right.
Everybody has the front they put out and this and that. And sometimes you never know what's going on behind the scenes.
The one thing that gets me is there's some folks, right? And they just, you look at them on social media and they're like, man, the best couple ever.
Oh, yeah.
I've had people tell me and my wife are the power couple and you're best couple and you're honest. But, it's like no one, and I'll be honest, guys, I'll be on here. I'm not a perfect husband. I'm not a perfect man.
I know
I'm flawed,
yes.
Okay, big time. I know I make mistakes. I can fly off the handle. I can do this. I'm not perfect. But nobody would know that unless I put it out there.
Yeah, because
nobody
on
Facebook,
social media, IG, all that stuff.
Yeah,
everybody puts the good stuff.
They put the good stuff.
Good, pretty stuff.
And you think, oh man, they have no problem.
Yes, yeah.
There is this one couple. I have to admit, this one couple that, again, it's like everybody else. They don't put their negative, but they're giving like a marriage seminar. They're from my church.
Yeah.
And this couple, I really, truly admire them and their marriage because their testimony is they talk about, man, they've been through it. They went through this, I don't know if it was a breakup, they were fighting, whatever, I can't remember what it was, but they got back together through the grace of God. And when you have God in the middle of your relationship, it makes a hell of a difference. People ask me, how did you get this far? And, it's like you have God in there, but when you take him out little by little, it just, no matter what, you're more about yourself.
Yes, and the biggest thing I gotta say about that is you have to always put God first.
Yeah, you really do.
A lot of people want to put themselves first, or their relationship first, and then God. But God is always first.
You know, you know what hurts the most is when, because of your actions, and I've seen this in a lot of couples. There's guys, friends of mine, that have made wrong choices in life,
Oh yeah,
wrong
I
choices
made a lot of
in
wrong
their
choices.
marriage,
Yeah, me
and
too.
they don't get forgiven, they don't get shown grace, they just get accused, they get, all this stuff, and here they are really trying. I see them really trying to plead their case and ask for that second chance, but it's already, and when it's in debt, when it's in an indention in your mind, and when it's already, you got outside influences coming at you saying, oh, he's this, he's that, he's that, he's this. Guess what? You're never going to be back to this.
No.
No matter what you do, no matter what you say. But when you it's like, for instance, I have people that tell me, oh man, you must have a perfect marriage because you're a Christian. No, I don't. And that's the thing. It's like, not that we're always at each other's throat, but there's some things that you is beyond your control.
Yeah.
That you have to face. Either you face it together or you face it by yourself. But the one thing I realize is that some of my friends, these guys that I'm talking about, they're just kind of like real nonchalant about it because they don't feel that they have a shot. So they're like, well, the hell, if I'm going to get accused of it, I might as well just do it.
Yeah, no.
And it's
That's
like,
the wrong answer. Yeah.
I try to tell them that's not the way to go, bro. That's just make it happen, make it work. If God is who He says He is, then guess what? It can be restored.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe, then guess what? It won't happen. But then when you come to, then it's funny. I was interesting because I've seen some Christian families break up.
Yeah.
And I've seen them, and the only reason that you can break up is through infidelity. That you're liable to go ahead and say, okay, it's okay with God that you can go ahead because of its infidelity. But you just because you want to leave because oh, he's a butthole or whatever, or she's a butthole, and you're like, no,
You just want to do what I want to do.
You got to put in the work.
Yeah.
It's work.
Yeah.
It's like a gig. It's like a job.
Yeah.
Is he here? All right. Oh, look at that. Yes. As you can tell, Mike and I are dating now.
Yeah. Yes. No, we're not going to share.
It's gonna be like maybe in the train.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'll tell you right now. No. Let me cut this in half right here.
That's right. Yeah.
That's your side.
Yeah, we got plate.
Let me show this.
Look at this, guys.
Right
Spaghetti dinner. Look at the size of the bowl.
Yeah, hey.
So this is a real deal. Come hungry when you come to 46th Street Pizza. Come hungry. This is the dinner. This is the regular portion of the spaghetti and meatballs right here, guys. So this is what you want if you want to come hungry to 46th Street Pizza. I'm telling you, we had lasagna last week. We had chicken piccata the week before that. And I forgot what we had before that one. Chicken marsala or something like that. But this is the real deal right here. I'm a big spaghetti freak. I'm a spaghetti nut. And I love me some spaghetti. More than lasagna, to be honest with you. And I didn't think I'd ever say that. But
there's your side. This is my side.
Thank you, sir. So I was just telling him that do you prefer lasagna or spaghetti?
I like lasagna more.
I like a good lasagna, don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But spaghetti, I'm a spaghetti fiend.
I like spaghetti, but
that meatball's yours, sir. So you can go and take that whole bad boy. I almost feel like we need some Italian music, right?
You can see all the steam coming off this pizza.
That meat sauce.
And yes, the sauce has meat in there as well as the meatballs. And it's got cheese in there. I can see the Parmesan cheese. The meatball is very tender when you cut through it.
It's very tender. That's a good sized meatball too.
Very, very. it almost melts in your mouth the way that meatball when you
Yeah.
eat on it. You don't even have to chew it as soon as you put it in. And
Oh,
now we
yeah.
have, look at
All
this
right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, Jose.
here. Yeah, look at
This
that.
is the meat
That's a
lovers
meat
pizza right
lover's
here,
pizza.
guys.
That looks delicious right there. You can see the steam coming out. The crust is nice and crispy.
Yep.
You might not see me for a couple of hours after this.
Yeah. Here you go, Mike. Try that.
Damn, look, you can see that steam coming off this pizza.
Oh, snap. That just came
Flaming
off.
hot. Hey, slow down, Cleto, slow down.
I know. I just slid off like that.
And this is I do prefer the New York style pizza. The
Yeah.
crust is better than any other. I don't like the
deep dish?
The deep dish is too thick, and the pan pizza is too thick. I like a nice, thin, crispy pizza.
Mm. That's good.
Telling you, y'all need to come out here. The spaghetti, nice. The meatballs nice and tender. It got great flavor to it.
Oh,
And
this
the
pizza's
sauce is
good. Meat lovers
sauce.
pizza, guys. But I was sad to see Keith Urban and Nicole came in split up.
Like I said, that just goes to show you
'Cause they
never
were so
know.
good together. Good afternoon,
Good
Valerie.
afternoon, Valerie. I see that our friend Dylan Emery is watching as well. How you doing, Dylan?
Oh, Dylan is?
Yeah, he's watching right now. How you doing, Dylan? You're missing out. You need to come out here to this pizza place.
We have a Dylan sighting. I couldn't find him Sunday. I couldn't find him
Sunday night.
night.
I got, you know, it ended on in the tie. That was a great game. That was a very exciting game. There's a mistakes done on both sides, but it was a good game all in all.
I agree.
And Dylan, I just want to say we have the same amount of wins as y'all have. So even though we lost, we have the same amount of wins.
See, I better not. I'm gonna put some spaghetti in my mouth now. 'Cause I can't say that.
You know, I had another friend of mine that's a Cowboys fan, and he knows I'm a Raiders fan. He said, no, we're at 1.5 wins, the Cowboys. Then it's a tie. I don't really believe that. It's a tie.
I felt bad in a sense. I felt bad because Vanessa was supposed to be here, but she's over there training with Trudy
Yeah.
today.
You're
And,
missing out. Sangria,
I know.
spaghetti, pizza. Sorry,
I'm sure
Vanessa.
she's gonna get a drink over there.
Yeah, not like this one.
Okay.
Okay. Man, this is good pizza and spaghetti. Nice, and it comes to table steaming hot. Delicious.
So again, guys, we're just tuning in. We want to make sure to go and mark the calendar. October 11th, St. Paul's Festival.
Sangria time.
Yeah, it's going to be from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock.
11 o'clock, no, 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's going to be going
I said it
all day.
backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be carnival rides there, turkey legs, hamburgers, some other food trucks. I forgot what other kind of food trucks there. We're going to have, what's the name? The headliner,
David Lee.
David Lee, is headlining this year. Should be a very good show. And they're going to have the ladies' auxiliaries doing the bingo, regular bingo there. They're going to have other non-food vendors there as well, like we do for market days. It's going to be a good time. Plenty of beer, plenty of food, plenty of entertainment. You have Leonard out there doing some stand-up. That's going to be a good time.
Yeah, so you want to make sure to bring the family for that one as well. But definitely make sure to make a stop over here at 46th Street Pizza off of Boulevardy Road in Evans, a proud sponsor of the Where's Cleto show. We're very excited to be partnered up with Araceli. This show for 46th Street Pizza next week will be in the evening time. We're going to have a happy hour meet and greet, actually a happy hour show here. We'll let you know what time that'll be the night before. But make sure to bring the family.
Will it be next Wednesday?
Sometime this evening or this week,
Coming
this
week?
weekend. ask for the meat lovers pizza
Yes.
or the spaghetti. I mean, but whatever you do, come
Lasagna is good
hungry.
too. I like the lasagna. The one
Mhm.
pizza I really did like the other
Mhm.
weekend was that the buffalo chicken pizza.
Mm.
That pizza was delicious and had nice heat to it.
You know what I liked about the buffalo chicken? It was like the best of both worlds, pizza and wings.
Yes.
It was like the
It's a
best
perfect,
in
and the
one crust.
chicken was cut in small little pieces.
Yes.
It was all white meat, chicken breast on top of the pizza with
Bye.
the yeah, with the small piece of chicken, the buffalo sauce and everything on there, and then it comes out nice and hot. It was good, delicious.
They want to make sure, come on now, bring the family. It's going to be a lot of fun. Next week, we'll be here at happy hour.
It's the first Friday. This will be the first Friday, so perfect time to come out here and try some
Hmm.
pizza for payday
They
weekend.
got TVs here, so you can't miss any of the games here. That's pretty cool. But I mean, it's really they're now adding sangria here in the afternoon, so
It's awesome.
you're good to go. Uh, what are we doing on the final time? Well, it's time for final thought. What's your final thought, Mike?
Final thought. So I guess going off of Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman.
Okay.
So the ways we were talking about them, they had to look like a picture perfect marriage. Sometimes they don't know what's going on out there. You know what I mean? People are going through things. Nobody's perfect. Everybody deserves forgiveness, and just go out there and treat people nice. You never know what they're going through. If there's somebody out there you need to forgive, just go out there and forgive them. If they receive it or not, it's not on you anymore. Just say, hey, I apologize for whatever I did. Forgive me or not, it's all for you. So just go out there, treat people right, give, and try to receive forgiveness while you're out there.
That's very well said, Michael. And I think my final thought is if there comes a point in time in your life that if you know some things don't last forever. I'm starting to realize that. And if you can't be appreciated for what you do and what you bring to the table, then maybe it's time to move on because it's like what they say, where one's loss is another. What is it? One lost man's treasure. Or
Yeah,
what one person treats like junk is someone else's treasure.
yeah.
I think that's the case sometimes. And I think a lot of people go through it. And sometimes you mean well, and you just think that it could get better, but it doesn't. And there just comes a time where it's like, man, there's no other choice, but you got to keep chugging. You got to keep moving. So if that's you, just know that it happens to a lot of people. So just kind of do your thing. Continue to be kind to folks. Be
And reach out to
thoughtful.
people. If you need to talk to
Reach out
somebody,
to
reach
people.
out to
Yeah.
somebody.
Reach out to somebody and just tell them, hey, you know what? I'm going through it right now. But
And if
other
somebody
than that,
reaches out to you, go and give them a hand.
absolutely.
You may be the last one that's asking for help.
Yep. And with that said, guys, again, thank you to 46th Street Pizzeria
Yes, thank you
here on
very much.
Boulevardy and Evans. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you,
All right,
brother.
awesome.
And thank you guys for watching. I again apologize for the delay. I'm just glad I'm not in jail.
Yeah.
That's it. So tomorrow we might have a show, we might not. We'll let it know tonight, and then we'll go ahead and go from there. If not, we'll see you Friday at Pepe's. All right, guys, take care.
All right.
God bless.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.